I'm not even tired. There's nothing I love more than a bookish quote. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie and today we are filming a 24-hour readathon. I'm starting the timer at 6 p.m. on Friday and I'm going to read continuously until 6 p.m. on Saturday. I've only filmed one of these videos before and it was a few months ago, so go watch that video after this one. And I really want to film one this weekend because I finally have free time to do so and because I have so many books that I want to get through. So hopefully this will help. I have snacks, I have caffeine, I'm drinking a cold brew right now and we're gonna do the damn thing. I have a plan for the readathon. I'm going to start out by reading physical books or read on my Kindle, and then when it's later in the night and I'm starting to get tired, maybe I'll do an activity like start a puzzle, do a coloring book, fold laundry, and I'll do that while listening to an audiobook to continue the challenge. And then in the morning, maybe I'll need to get up and moving and I'll go for a walk while listening to my audiobook. So I have plenty of audiobooks downloaded from the Libby app. I've got tons of books that I want to get through, and Sam, my husband, is actually going to be doing this challenge with me. So hopefully we can encourage each other. These are some of the books I want to get to in this video, as well as The Wedding People, which is what I'm currently reading. I will update you guys when we're starting the challenge in a few minutes. I'm starting with... Sam just watched me glitch 4 times. I'm starting with The Wedding People. I'm already on page 126.
Starting with The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I'm already 70% through.
Okay. It is about that time. Will you start this one at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my husband, by the way. We've been married for 4 years.
You don't put me on the vlogs ever?
I don't know. Maybe people are seeing this for the first time. I don't have a lot of subscribers.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh, we're on.
Let's read.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page.
Reading update, 22 hours and 40 minutes left. We're having dinner. I sat down and I read 10% of The Wedding People and then my stomach started growling. So I switched over to an audiobook. I'm listening to The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. And I'm 50 minutes into that. We made burger bowls for dinner. Sam, how's your reading going? Sam's been reading.
Yeah, it's going good. Just went to the store, audiobooked it up on the way.
How much do you have left in your book?
I think like 16%.
Oh! Sam's gonna be the first one to finish a book. Okay, we're taking a break. Sorry, we're cheaters. We wanna watch the 50 States in 50 Days episode today while we eat dinner. Day 39. If you're not watching this, go search Ryan Trahan's channel. It's so fun. And this episode is so long, Sam.
Oh, wow.
It must be the split.
Yeah, it is.
If you know, you know. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing, but we're gonna start. Okay, bye. Now, why did I think this was going to be a good angle? Hold on. Is that better? Now you can see my Pippi Longstocking doll, whatever. Hey guys, it has been almost 4 hours and I have not finished a book yet, but I'm getting closer. I think Sam and I will finish our first book at around the same time. I'm 63% into The Wedding People and it says I have 2 hours and 20 minutes left. Sorry if this looks ridiculous. I'm using the voice memo app on my phone to see if the mic on my phone works better than the mic on my Canon G7X. And honestly, I know it does. I just have to get used to talking to it because sometimes I talk too loud and then the sound quality goes down on here. So if it seems like I have no personality right now, it's just because I'm trying to make sure the sound quality is good. I'm loving this book so far. There's so much meaning in it. There's humor. I'm feeling emotional. I'm highlighting everything. It's just amazing. And it's not really a book I would choose for a 24-hour readathon because I want to savor it and enjoy every moment, but I'm still having a good time. I'm not gonna let that affect my rating. Let me read some of the quotes I've highlighted. I just mean a story can be beautiful, not because of the way it ends, but because of the way it's written. Her rage felt ruinous, too big for the hum of this small, quiet office. Some of these aren't really quotes, but I just like the writing. Knowledge is power, all her teachers told her as a kid, which is why she spent the best part of her youth in quiet corners of libraries, reading books as quickly as she could. She wanted to be stronger, bigger. This is just a snippet of a sentence. And it made Phoebe feel stupid for trying to joke about it. Joking was all she had left. I be making jokes when I should not be making jokes. And then she's talking about what reading means to her because she eventually became a literature professor. And she says these stories were like little Bibles to her, teaching her how to be normal, how to dream. And then it keeps going. Phoebe didn't yet know where Matt was from, didn't yet know he had a very devoted mother who put up a real Christmas tree every year. That made me laugh because my mom puts up a real Christmas tree every year, and I love that. And yes, sometimes she read too much. Sometimes she read books instead of living a life. But didn't that just mean that her life was about reading books? There's nothing I love more than a bookish quote. A quote made for book lovers. I'm not reading some of like the darker, sad quotes, but those are also relatable. Phoebe is quiet, but she's glad to be in motion. Silence is her communication. Oh my gosh, this one hits hard because she's talking about her cat that got sick. I think he had cancer and then he died before he should have died. And it is so relatable because our golden retriever, Toby, died before he was even 3 because of cancer. And I know it's just a cat, Phoebe went on, but Harry was with us that whole time we were married. Harry was there for us, and now he's just going to slowly die? And yet she could see that the therapist didn't understand the horror of this. She was so excited that I remember thinking, wow, that's real love, you know? When you get that excited by the thought of making someone else happy. Why does she have a nice day with people, feel connected to them, and then when alone, think only about the possible horrors of her isolation ahead? Okay, I must stop now. I'm sure I will read more before the end of this video, but I need to get back to reading, and I'll update you guys when I finish this book. My forehead looks greasy right now, but it's not. It's just moisturized thanks to Mrs. Bieber. We are just over 6 hours into the readathon, and Sam is the first one to finish a book. What book did you finish? The Two Towers. Rate it. This was obviously a reread.
Reread. I think this one's a 4. I don't know.
Not your favorite in the series?
The way he does the story, it's like you follow one group of characters the first half of the book, and then you follow a different group of characters the second half. I wish they were like intertwined more.
Okay.
Because I don't care for the second half of the story that much.
I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, it's...
You're canceled.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding.
So...
I don't know anything about the story.
I'll go 4, but still good. It was fun.
Okay. It is just after midnight. I'm making a snack, and Sammy, you're going to bed.
I don't think I am.
Yes, you are. I don't want you to suffer. Sam is so funny because he can stay up until 3 a.m. playing video games, watching TV, doing Lord knows what. But the second he starts reading a book, he's asleep in 5 minutes. So I'm actually shocked right now that he's been reading for hours.
I did it.
You did it, King. All right, guys. I'll update you shortly, hopefully. You look so tired. It looks like I'm torturing you.
I'm like...
Did I finish the book or did the book finish me? My chest hurts. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, I just finished The Wedding People. I have 17 hours left in this readathon. Dare I say 5 stars? Oh, that book was so good. It's honestly not one you should binge read like I just did because there's so much to it and every paragraph is so well crafted. Nonetheless, however you read it, whether it's in a day, over 10 years, you will love it. I love the way this book talks about grief. It feels so real, and I love being able to relate to other people. That's the human experience. I'm not even tired. Well, that's a lie. But I'm just more emotionally exhausted from reading this because, wow. I loved the ending, and when I was reading the acknowledgements, I could just tell how much the author cared about this book and this story, and that made me even more emotional. I will read anything this author writes, and I so recommend this to you. But maybe look up what this book's about, because there are some really heavy topics in here. Sam has officially gone to bed. I told him it's okay because I'm gonna go to bed in an hour or two. I'm definitely planning on getting some sleep tonight, but I'm definitely not gonna be getting a full night's rest, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna sleep for a few hours, set an alarm, get up, get moving, get reading again, and just continue having fun, because that's what this is for, having fun and doing what I love, which is reading. Let me think about what book I want to read next. I'm stuck between two right now because I feel like I have the energy to read a physical book a little bit longer and then maybe switch to an audiobook or just call it quits and go to bed. My hair looks amazing, side note. Also, my phone is on full brightness level, you guys can tell. I was between two books. Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green and Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I really do want to read this book by John Green. Now is probably not the time. I think I'm going to need something a little easier to get through. Not saying that this is going to be a hard read. I think I'm going to love it, but it is 1 a.m., So I'm going to pick a fluffy romance. That is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I think I just said that. And this book is under 300 pages. Let's see how much of this I can read before I fall asleep. It's now Saturday. It is 9:36. We have 8 hours and 23 minutes left in this readathon. I did go to bed last night for a few hours. I didn't sleep well. It was probably the Red Bull. And honestly, I could have kept reading last night, but I freaked myself out. I was sitting on my couch facing the kitchen, and I had every light off in the house except the one right next to the couch. And then I heard a noise. And we have doors between our living room and hallway and kitchen area. The entire house can be closed off if you wanted to, but those doors don't close all the way sometimes. And sometimes they creak open, which doesn't make sense because there's no airflow in here or anything. And Sam was asleep. So that freaked me out. And then I'm not even kidding. Less than 60 seconds later, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I think my eyes were just getting heavy, and when I blinked, maybe I saw like the page of the book reflecting. I don't know. Anyway, I really freaked myself out. I could have kept reading last night, but I didn't. Here's this video of me right after it happened, and you can see the fear in my eyes. I'm going to bed because I'm seeing things. I'm paranoid. I am now on page 62 of Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I don't know what to think. Well, I know what I'm thinking, but it's kind of brutal. I don't think I'm going to like this book already. I think I can just tell. We'll explain more later. I'm also halfway into The Woman in Me by Britney Spears, and I'm really enjoying it. I love a celebrity memoir. She doesn't narrate this one, but I really like the audiobook narrator. It honestly sounds like her. Or maybe I'm just listening to it at a faster speed and making it sound like her. I don't know. Maybe I'm also sleep deprived. All of these things can be true. I'm going to go for a walk around the park and hopefully finish that audiobook. And then when I get back, I want to go to the American Book Center because they're having a yard sale where they're putting all of their clearance books outside and selling them for €5 or less. Not that I need any books, but I love a sale. and I will only buy a book if I have it on my Goodreads TBR or I've genuinely thought about reading it. I'm not just going to buy random books. Let's go for a walk. Sam is up and he's about to start reading. He did not fail completely, for those that are wondering. He's going to start The Martian, I think.
Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Treating every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either.
Hey guys, I finished my second book for this video, and that is The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. I finished it with 6 hours and 17 minutes left in this challenge, and then since we were still out and about getting back from the bookstore yard sale, I started Off to the Races by Elsie Silver because the audiobook was available on Libby, and I also have a physical copy of the book that I could continue reading once I finish Summer in the City, if I still have time left. I'm just trying to, maximize the amount of books I'm reading. It's not a competition, but I just feel like I see so many people read tons of books for this challenge, and I always get caught up in not reading as many as I think I should be. But that's because some people are crazy fast readers, and also the other videos I watched for this challenge, people don't sleep at all. That just wasn't going to happen. So back to The Woman in Me. I loved it. Definitely recommend. You have to listen to Britney's story. It's so heartbreaking, but I'm glad she's finally free. Her family sucks, and the media sucks, the paparazzi, how everybody portrayed her as this unstable woman who couldn't take care of herself is absolutely disgusting. They did not give her any power over her own life because they thought she was unstable, and then yet made her go perform a world tour without seeing her kids for months just because they were money hungry. Despicable. The part that pissed me off the most is when her dad looked at her during the conservatorship and said, "I'm Britney now." I just can't believe it. And how Justin Timberlake treated her, and her ex-husband manipulated her. The media is so much harder on women, and I hope Britney can heal from this eventually, and I hope she never talks to her family again, but she seems like a better person than me. Another part that pissed me off is how her family lied to her about not being able to have her own lawyer or something during the conservatorship over the years, and she believed them because they had manipulated every aspect of her life. And then come to find out, when she actually got her own lawyer at the end of things, her lawyer looked at her and was like, even vicious criminals get to pick their own lawyer, and you were not given that chance. Like, it just makes me so mad. Okay, now I got a cold brew. I am feeling pretty tired. YOLO. I'm going to sit down and binge read Summer in the City. Hopefully it gets better. Oh, I didn't get anything at the yard sale. Didn't see anything that I needed, but they did have some really good deals on books. Hey guys, we have 3 hours and 30 minutes left in the readathon, and I almost laid down to take a nap, but Sam had the wonderful idea to take a ginger shot to wake us up because these things are spicy. I'm back on my mic because the dishwasher is running, so let's take a ginger shot.
It's a lot of rotations.
To the readathon.
Whew.
I can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. I'm falling in love.
Guys, I can't do it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I was listening to the audiobook of Summer in the City for a while, and now I'm switching back to the physical book to finish the last few pages, and I just don't care. I do not care about these characters. I will never think about them again. I think I'm going to unhaul this book, and that's a real bummer because I was so excited to get this because it's signed by the author. I just feel like this book is so boring. And it could just be because I'm in the final stretch of this readathon, but I sat down and I read the first half of this book and I felt nothing for it. Genuinely, if you want to read a billionaire romance, just go read the OG, 50 Shades of Grey. The best billionaire romance out there, okay? Genuinely, 50 Shades of Grey is a better billionaire romance than this by a long shot. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish it and then the readathon will be over. I'm so tired. The alarm's going off. Oh, you can't hear it.
That was anticlimactic.
I missed it. We're just gonna count down 3, 2, 1. It is 6 p.m. on Saturday. We did it.
Maddie did it.
No, I didn't even do it. I haven't given you guys any updates, but Sam has been reading The Martian by Andy Weir, and he's pretty far into it. He could finish it today if he wanted to. What page are you on?
242. I think it's good. I might finish it. We'll see.
And then we can watch the movie. Other update I forgot to give you guys when I was complaining about this book is that it is so short. It's 292 pages, and it took me the longest time to read this book out of all of these books.
Cool, Elsie Silver.
Yeah, and then I haven't talked about this one much, but I was listening to the audiobook of it after I finished Summer in the City, and I also listened to this a little bit on the tram this morning, and I'm now on page 78. Thank you, Sam, for joining me. I'll do a final wrap up without you.
Thank you.
Unless you have anything you want to say.
No, I think I did a great job. Thank you.
Good job, Kate. Okay guys, let's wrap this video up. Sam went to go pick us up Wagamama to celebrate for dinner. I read 3 books in this video and I had a lot of fun. I can't tell if I was more successful last readathon or this readathon. I feel like I read more in my last video, but in this video I read books that I enjoyed more. And even though I read less in this video, I feel like I paid better attention to what I was reading. And I was not treating this like it was a race. So the 3 books I finished: The Wedding People, Summer in the City, and The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. And then I got 79 pages into Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. My favorites were obviously The Wedding People and The Woman in Me. I really wanted to read Silver Elite today because I've been dying to get back into a fantasy read. And honestly, maybe that book would have hooked me in more than Summer in the City. But I just don't think my brain was in it when I woke up this morning to try to understand a new fantasy world. But that's okay, because maybe I'll start it tomorrow once I'm feeling refreshed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to my husband Sam for doing this with me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I post bookish videos every week on this channel, and I hope you guys will stick around. I also wore this shirt for 24 hours. Bye.